Once you have completed either a face-to-face Trainer Academy or the online Trainer Academy, you'll receive the Trainer Academy badge and unlock the training dashboard. The training dashboard is where you will report all of the Microsoft trainings you deliver. You can easily access your dashboard by clicking your profile picture in the educator community and then selecting Trainings. Trainings are sorted by fiscal year. If you want to see trainings that you delivered in a previous fiscal year, just drop down the little arrow next to the dates and switch fiscal years. To record a new training, you will begin by clicking Create New. Begin by selecting your topic. Everything that is listed here is an official package training that is part of our MIE Teacher Academy series. You can see each one of these trainings is either a 1-day academy, a 2-day academy, 3 hours, 90 minutes, or 1-hour academy. All of these can be found in aka.ms/MIE Academy. If you delivered one of these trainings using the scripts, using the decks, then you will select the title. If you built your own training, you'll scroll down and look to Other and then select either from 0 to half an hour to 1.5 hours, or so on. So let's pretend I built my own training. I did a little bit of Sway, I did some forms, and a little bit of Microsoft Teams, and I did a 3-hour training. So I'm going to select this topic. And like I said, I did a little bit of Teams, did some Sway, and so on. Training start date. It just happened on one date, and I can actually even put this in the future. Let's say I just know in 2 weeks from today. Today is September 13th. Let's pretend in 2 weeks I'm going to deliver this training. I'm going to go ahead and mark that as the 27th, and it's going to end on the 27th because it started and ended on the same day. I select my country. If I'm in the USA, I would go ahead and select a state. Go ahead and select my city, the language the training was delivered in. By default, it's going to give me 180 minutes, but let's say you only did 2 hours, you could change that to 120. Since this training's in the future, I'm predicting that there's going to be about 30 people in my training. If that changes, you can always go back and re-edit that later. If you are an educator who's just delivering training for your school, your colleagues, you're going to select MIE Trainer. Only check the training organization box if you are one of our authorized training providers that's listed on our site. If you're not one of our authorized training providers, do not check that box. If you are part of a showcase school and you're delivering this event as part of a showcase school event, that would be when you check this box. And our Microsoft Learning Consultants are the ones that check that box. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pretend I'm a teacher who's delivering it to my school. I am actually going to be delivering this to primary and secondary educators, and my principal will be there as well as some other administrators. So I check those boxes. No, this is not completed on behalf of a training organization. Again, that is only if you're part of a training organization. As you drop this down, this is whatever you have put in your profile. So if I go over here to my profile and I edit my profile, underneath personalize your experience is where you can put in your school or your organizations that you work for. So maybe you're a teacher at a school, but maybe you also work for a training partner, so you could put both of them in here, and that is how you will then be able to drop down and choose. So pretend I'm delivering this on behalf of my school, so I would choose that. This is an in-person event. A digital event would be something like a webinar in which people had to register. A digital event would be a call that you do to deliver training and you know the number of people attending. A digital event is not a Twitter post. It is not a YouTube video. We're only counting actual trainings that you've delivered to people. Then you put in how many institutions you reached. So let's say I know there were 10 different schools at my training. I could put that in. The institution domain website, this is where you want to put in the websites of the schools that have attended your training. You can add multiple domains. We actually use this to see if there was an increase in Office 365 use after trainings. So if you are working for one of our authorized training partners or you're a learning consultant, it's really critical that you put in the institution domain and website of the people that came to your training. Then you can check what operating systems were at your training, what brand of productivity software was used, and if you want to leave notes or comments, you can do that. Then you just go ahead and click Save, and it saves your event. As I scroll down this page, I can actually eventually see here are the 30 people I just tracked, and it's listed after Other. Shows that I've delivered one event, well, it's in the future actually, and that 30 people went. So let's pretend that I want to change that. Let's say the day happened and more people showed up. I'm going to go ahead and click the View button. Down here it shows the event. I'm going to go ahead and click View again. And this is where I can change it, and I'm going to go ahead and change that to 35. I can also actually delete it. So let's say for some reason your event had to cancel, you can go ahead and delete. And I'm going to go ahead and delete since this is not a real training. I want to talk a little bit about these promotion codes. These promotion codes are meant to encourage teachers to join the educator community, to redeem a code, and to earn points for attending your training on the educator community. So, as you can see, next to each one of these is a point amount, and that's because if you deliver digital storytelling on any device with Sway, which is, as I said, it's one of these 1-hour sessions here, and an educator redeems your promo code, the educator will earn 500 points, but you will receive points too for every time an educator redeems your promo code. This promo code is unique to you, and it's unique to this event. It's really critical that you only give promo codes to people that attend your events, and that you really encourage them and give them time to redeem those promo codes. The place that people redeem a promo code is they again drop their profile down and they click redeem code, and that's where they can redeem your special promo code. So as you'll notice, some of these actually say there were 0 points, but the reason they say 0 is you can see there's a little asterisk here. That means that that promo code is actually associated. It's as if that person took the online course or online learning path, and they will then get marked as complete for that online course or learning path, and they will earn the badge for that online course or learning path. So a lot of the ones that have a 0 result in a badge as well. So basically, because that promo code is associated with a course, anything that has a 0, you can find that course on the educator community. You can see how much it's worth. So this Office 365 Teacher Academy course is actually worth 3,000 points. So if they redeem this promo code, they'll be marked off as completing that as if they really did it online. They'll earn the badge for that course, and they'll earn the points for that course. So anything that has a 0 probably has a badge associated with it. These others do not have badges associated with it. However, if you are doing any training that's 2 hours or longer and your participants redeem at least 1,000 points of promotional codes, they will earn their certified MIE badge once they log out and log back into the educator community. So again, these promo codes are meant to be used ethically. Please don't just give them away. Please make sure that when you do use them with your training, that you give the educators time to get into the educator community, that you give them time to redeem that promotional code, And if you gave them at least 1,000 points worth of codes, they will log out and log back in to see their certified MIE badge if they haven't done that yet. A couple other things I want to point out to you. Once you have recorded 100 educators trained in the educator community, you will earn your trainer badge. So let me go over here to badges and just talk about that a little bit. So we have a badge called the MIE Trainer Badge, and each year that you record that you have trained over 100 educators, you will earn a trainer badge for that year. Once you record in that a year that you've trained over 400 educators, you'll earn your Master Trainer Badge. And a year begins in July 1st, and it ends June 30th. So you have to hit the 100 or 400 in that time frame to earn your badge. Here I am back at the training dashboard. Hopefully you find this dashboard easy to use and a great tool in recording the trainings that you're doing. If you ever have any issues with the educator community and you want some help, we have a great built-in help ticket system. All you need to do is go up to the top where it says community support and click there. An FAQ page appears, and on the bottom right corner is a help button, and you can actually type in and leave a message. You can even attach a screenshot if you want, and you send it, and the support team will be in contact with you really quickly and help you resolve whatever issue you might have. I also strongly suggest that you show this to a lot of educators. A lot of educators want help with the educator community, and they don't realize that community support and the help button even exists. So be sure that you're including that as part of your trainings as well. Thank you so much for all the work you do. Thank you for the trainings you deliver on our tools and our content. We really appreciate the work you do. Happy training!